Hey guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Healed Jones to play in tournament. Bohemian professional basketball players Shiano Buddy Hield and Kai Jones will both play in the playing tournament of the National Basketball Association NBA playoffs. He and the Golden State Warriors finished as the 7th seed in the Western Conference of the NBA on Sunday, and Jones and the Dallas Mavericks ended as the 10th-seeded team. The Warriors had a shot of locking up a playoff spot, but fell to the Los Angeles Clippers 124-119 in overtime at Chase Center in San Francisco, California. On Sunday, he had 8 points on 347 shooting 246 from three-point range. He had a shot to possibly send the game into double overtime, but misfired on a potential game-tying three-point shot from the left wing with 5.1 seconds remaining in the overtime session. James Harden hit 2 free shots for the Clippers, and they held on for the win. The Warriors will move on to play the 8th-seeded Memphis Grizzlies in the NBA's SoFi Play-In Tournament at Chase Center in San Francisco on Tuesday. The winner will move on to play the 2nd-seeded Houston Rockets in the playoffs, while the loser will play the winner of the 9/10th play-in game for the right to play the top-seeded Oklahoma City Thunder in the playoffs. The Warriors are in the play-in tournament for a second straight year and third time in the 6-year history of the tournament. They have yet to advance out of the play-in tournament to the playoffs. He ended the regular season averaging 11.2 points, 3.22 rebounds, and 1.7 assists per game, while shooting 41.7% from the field and 37% from three-point range. The veteran shooting guard has averaged double figures in scoring in each of his 10 years in the league. The Warriors finished the regular season with a 48-34 win/loss record. Jones started 6 of 11 games for the Mavericks down the stretch of the season. For the season, he averaged 4.88 points and 3.0 rebounds per game, while shooting 80.4% from the field, but was at 11.5 points, 6.5 rebounds, and 1.2 assists per game, while shooting 84.8% from the field in 11 games for the Mavericks in their season finale on Sunday. Jones had 11 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists, shooting 547 from the field, but the Mavericks were blown out by the Grizzlies 132-97 at FedEx Forum in Memphis, Tennessee. Both Hield and Jones are expected to play in their respective play-in games. Klay Thompson, son of Bahamian basketball legend Michael "Sweet Bells" Thompson, didn't play in the season finale for the Mavericks. He is out with a left foot sprain. The Mavericks will travel to the Golden One Center in Sacramento, California, to play the Sacramento Kings in the NBA's SoFi Play-In Tournament on Wednesday. The winner will play the loser of the 7th/8th play-in game for the right to play the top-seeded Oklahoma City Thunder in the playoffs, while the loser is out of the playoffs. Thompson ended the regular season averaging 14 points, 3.4 rebounds, and 2.0 assists per game, while shooting 41.22 from the field and 39.1% from three-point range. The Warriors finished the regular season with a 39-43 win/loss record. The Mavericks went to the NBA Finals a year ago, but struggled through a season in which they traded superstar guard Luka Doncic and suffered significant setbacks with injuries to superstar guard Kyrie Irving and Anthony Davis, as well as other key injuries. Irving was lost for the season with a torn anterior cruciate ligament ACL at the beginning of March. NBA makes historic Steph Curry-James Harden announcement after Warriors-Clippers in an exhilarating showdown between the Los Angeles Clippers and Golden State Warriors on Sunday night. For NBA stars each exceeded 30 points. James Harden dropped 39 points in 48 minutes, while Kawhi Leonard added 33 points to lead the Clippers to a 124-119 overtime win. Meanwhile, the Warriors saw Steph Curry post 36 points. And Jimmy Butler notched 30 points in the loss at the Chase Center. After the game, the NBA highlighted this particular achievement on social media, noting that it's the first time in NBA history that four players scored 30-plus in the same game on the last day of the regular season. Sunday's victory allowed the Clippers to clinch their playoff berth at the expense of the Warriors, who have now been relegated to the play-in tournament. Meanwhile, the playoff seeds from 4 to 10 in the Western Conference were officially determined, with the Denver Nuggets and Minnesota Timberwolves also securing their postseason spots alongside the Clippers in the play-in tournament. The Warriors will face off against the Memphis Grizzlies for the 7th seed, while the loser will have another chance to secure the 8th seed against the winner of the matchup between the Sacramento Kings and Dallas Mavericks. Additionally, the confirmed playoff series in the West feature the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the Timberwolves and the Nuggets squaring off against the Clippers. Warriors. Jimmy Butler gives injury update after Clippers loss that will calm fans down. Golden State Warriors forward Jimmy Butler gave an injury update after a scary collision he suffered in the team's loss to the Los Angeles Clippers. The postseason is set, and the Warriors will have to navigate the play-in again to get into the main bracket. While Sunday's defeat was a potential missed opportunity, this franchise is in much better shape than it was a few months ago, and a lot of that change in form is due to the trade deadline addition of the 6-time All-Star. Butler, however, made a lot of fans nervous after he was seen limping due to a late-game collision with Kawhi Leonard. Fortunately, the 35-year-old downplayed any notion that he wouldn't be available for Tuesday's clash against the Memphis Grizzlies. ESPN reporter on Young Mosick posted Butler's response on his health status on Twitter: "I'll be all right, go home and play some dominoes and drink some coffee, that'll make it feel better." Golden State finished the regular season 48-34 and 23-7 with Butler in the lineup, which is further proof that this move to add the forward has completely changed this franchise's fortunes. There's a reason Draymond Green guaranteed during All-Star weekend that the Warriors would win the championship. This group is built to contend and has two of the greatest playoff performers of this generation on its roster. Should the Warriors win their home clash with the Grizzlies, they will face the upstart Houston Rockets. The West Conference's number 2 seed is one of the most physical teams in the league and built to give any opponent a real headache in the playoffs. Houston, however, is inexperienced and is due for occasionally scoring droughts from there on out. There's a chance Golden State could face the number 3 seeded Los Angeles Lakers and then the number 1 seeded Oklahoma City Thunder. Like the Warriors, the Lakers are built to thrive in the postseason and have championship aspirations. The Thunder, while also young like the Rockets, have been historically great this season and have this year's MVP on their roster. Overall, it's a brutal road through the West, but that's what Golden State expects, especially in this era. This franchise ultimately needs Butler to be the playoff Jimmy everyone knows and loves to shock the world. It all begins on Tuesday night, but this could be the beginning of a special postseason journey for Golden State. And you, fan, what do you think about Jimmy Butler's situation? Write to us in the comments.